We don't see weakening markets. We have a good order book as well. We see no dampening effect from global rise in interest rates. But, Yen, you've been around long enough to know how these things work as well. Whilst you don't see it at the moment, do you expect it?
Hey, good morning. And no, we don't see that. We have a great second quarter where our profitable growth momentum is even higher than in the first quarter. And when you see where the growth comes from, it's very broad-based. In our case, we have from our new range of green products, EcoPact or EcoPlanet with very high demand, to our newly built up segment solutions and products where our sales in the roofing systems market are really booming. And we don't see that to slip. We have full order books and we are very confident for the second half of the year.
Good. Well, it's nice to hear an unambiguously confident outlook, Jan, as well. So that's good to hear. But what about these raw material cost rises then as well? I like to say that I know one or two builders and I speak to people in the building materials industry and construction in more than one jurisdiction as well. They are all really struggling with their costs as well. So what about the price increases?
Well, I think in the second quarter of the year, we saw the steepest challenge for cost and for pricing, and we managed that well. You noticed we have a positive price over cost. That was quite a challenge for us to achieve. We needed to make quite some changes in procurement, especially securing supply to avoid disruptions. At the same time, we had a positive price adaptations for the customers. So we're very happy, and we believe Q2 was probably the toughest challenge we ever had, and we mastered it.
You're saying here that you think that cost inflation peaked in the second quarter. I mean, we've been waiting for peak inflation for some time now, and that would certainly be music to many people's ears. The question whether or not this is actually the case. So what are you seeing that is pointing to the idea that inflation peaked in the second quarter?
Well, I'm talking about Holcim and building materials. And in that space, in Q2, I think we had the steepest challenge, especially when you compare on the last year basis. And we believe this to be, continuously a challenge. But I'm confident for the second half of the year. I think we are in a sweet spot now regarding our margins and regarding our way to secure supply for the customers.